Good morning folks, you join me at Pevensey Bay. So this is the first outing this year. It's the 27th of January. Conditions aren't great, it's bloody cold, so I'm going to get my dry suit on and head out there. Let's see what we get. So there was a guy down on the beach a minute ago and he's had a couple of dabs in a place. So there's quite a few flatfish about at the moment. Right folks, so I'm a little way offshore. I'm going to see what way we're drifting and then I'll get the anchor down. So today I've got mackerel, I've got some frozen lug, I think I've got some sprat as well with me. So I'm not sure what we're going to use straight off. Tide's on its way in. The time is 10:30 and high tide is around about 12:30, so I'm going to fish the tide up for a bit and just see how we get on. Like I say, James was going to come out today, but he's doing other things. So yeah, we were thinking about going piking, then we were talking about coming out sea fishing because James has never done any sea fishing, so we were going to have a go at that. But anyway, maybe in the future we'll give it a go. It'd be good to introduce him to sea fishing, and hopefully it'd be good to introduce him to kayak fishing. We can but hope. But anyway, right, let's get myself sorted out. Okay guys, because there's flatfish about, I'm going to be using this rod for targeting them. So I'm going to have some size 1 Aberdeens on here, and I'm probably going to tip it with squid and mackerel. Like I say, I've got a bit of frozen lug, so I might try that a bit later. But well, I've got a size 1.0 on there. I think I'll change that to probably a size 4. So let me change the hooks over and we'll get this out. Look at the state of this frozen lug. I think it's been in the freezer for, I don't know, getting on a year now. But don't look too bad actually. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll tip this one. I might get a bit of mackerel on, and oh no, actually there's 2 in there. Let me sling lugworm on this one, and then on the other rod I'll put a bigger hook on there and see what we can tempt with that. It's interesting, the Sovereign Lighthouse, which is 8 miles offshore, protecting the Sovereign Shoals, they've been dismantling it, and all you can see now, oh bugger, that's better. Always manage to hook myself, don't I, when I'm out here. Yeah, they've managed to take the main platform off of it, and you've just got a post now sticking out to sea. So I don't think it'll be too long until it's completely gone. Yeah, I was debating whether to go to Angler's Den and get some fresh lug, but I've got plenty of bait. Right, there we have it. So let me get a lead on here. 240 gram lead. Probably a bit overkill, but it will do the job. Really shallow, really shallow. Bloody done it again, haven't I? I was moving my bloody paddle, then that bit where I'm tackling up, and I bloody drifted. I've knocked the where's my float? Oh, there it is. Luckily I've got a decent buoyant float now, so I can see it in the distance. Yeah, I just looked down and my bloody tether's gone. Let me go get it. Bloody hell.
Sometimes I make mistakes in my life, but I'm trying so hard to make it right. Even though sometimes I make ain't have a lot of money, but he taught me how to keep the perfect posture. So folding under pressure, that ain't something that I'm about to.
What an absolute numpty. Right, I am anchored up now. I couldn't believe that. So yeah, while I was tackling up, because my anchor line got hooked around my paddle, so I moved that, and when I done that I must have displaced the anchor, because when I cast out, the line started going underneath the kayak, and I'm thinking, that's a big weight, 240 gram, it should be gripping. And then it dawned on me, I looked down and it's like, oh. And yeah, luckily though, I've got that big buoy on there now, so it makes it quite easy to spot. But I drifted probably about 100 yards, something like that. But anyway, right. Let me put this paddle down here and cast this one out that I baited up with some lug. Captain Calamity, eh? Captain bloody Calamity. That's better. Right, let me sort the other rod out. Can't believe that though, you would have thought I'd have learnt my lesson by now, wouldn't you? Check and double check the anchor. Okay, so on this one I'm going to stick some squid on. See how we get on with that. Right, finally, both rods are now out. I can now sit back and chill out. Finally. Cool, that water's cold. Well, I had a little knock on this one and I brought it in, and as you can see the lugworm's been stripped, so bait that up and get it out again. Oh, little whiting. Blimey, it's a little one as well. Greedy little bugger. Off you go. Could do with another one of them, but twice the size. They make good eating actually. That's what you get in a lot of your fish fingers and fish cakes and stuff. When it doesn't say cod on it, it's either Alaskan pollock or sometimes whiting. Or I think the other thing they use is bassa, which is some, I don't know, some sort of catfish kind of looking thing. But yeah, I quite like pollock. Not many fish I do eat, but yeah, cod, pollock, whiting. But yeah, that was a bit small, that one. Right, let's get this one back out again. Right, what we got on here? Oh, a little cat shark. Beautiful little fish, really. They are pretty little fish. This one's been quite well behaved. Like a little bagel. Right. Right, so after that little cat shark or dogfish or whatever you want to call it, you can see I've got some lug on here now. So we'll sling that out and see what else comes our way. It's quite nice for that sun come out, it's warmed it up a little bit. It's just my hands are bloody cold with that. Is that water? Right. There we go. So I think high tide's around about 12:30. What's the time now? So it's 12:15 coming up. What is that? It sounded like a duck. I'm not sure if that's a cormorant. I think it's a... Don't laugh. I think it's a shag. It's gone back around. Oh, there's a few of them now. There's a few of them, look. Yeah, cormorants are just normally all black because they've got white underbellies. It might be a different type of cormorant. I'll have a look when I get home. But I know you get another bird called a shag. Don't laugh. And it could be one of them. Right, I had a bite on this. I'm not sure. There we go. What have we got on here? Oh, it come off. It was on there, I felt it. Oh well. I think it was on the squid, but anyway, right, let's get this back out. Yeah, we're probably going to start swinging round in a minute because the once it gets to high tide and starts ebbing, the tide will flow differently. So, right, let's swap these back over. I think I've got another bite on this one, so swap these over again. So we should have some more bites really in a minute, because once you get to high tide and then you get slack tide, the fish normally feed a lot more then. So yeah, the bite I saw, there you go, looks very, very typical of a whiting bite, that tap tap tap. So let's have a look. Have we got anything on there? Oh no, missed it. But you can see it's had a good go at that. Alright, let's get that back out there. Oh, look at that. It's a little dab. It's nice, isn't it? There we go, folks. It's probably big enough to eat, but I'm going to give him another day. There we go. That looked like a whiting bite. Right folks, I'm bringing this one in and it's a bit better. It's a little bit better, but yeah, still a bit too small to keep. So we'll unhook him and we'll get him back. So far 4 fish, been pretty good. So 2 whiting now, a dogfish and a little dab. So been pretty good. I must admit though, my feet are getting bloody frozen now. Right. There he is, guys. Little whiting. Off he goes. So we've got a tug on that one. We'll leave that a little while to develop. Now this one's going mad. Yeah, let's fish on this one. Swing the rods over. Cool, this feels a bit better. What have I got on here? What have I got on here? Look at that. Look at that, it's a nice place. There's a nice fish. So this one's a place. It's got the bony nodules on the head, and yeah, scales are smooth. Yeah, it's not a bad fish. Right, I could keep him, but I'm going to let him go. So, nice little place. Not a bad size. Keepable, but anyway, off he goes. So, a dab, a place, 2 whiting and a dogfish. So, it's been pretty good so far. Right, so that's baited up again. So we'll get this out. That was a good bite on that place. I'll say if it was a bit bigger I might have keeping it, but as you can see, we've swung round quite a bit now. So earlier we were facing east, and yeah, now the tide's turning round and we're starting to face west. So I'm parked over there as well, so that'll make it a bit easier getting back, which is good. Typical, isn't it? As soon as I put the bloody camera on, it stops biting. Oh, another little whiting. There we go. Off he goes. Right. It's the only thing with whiting. At night you get bigger ones. I thought I might have had a few bigger ones being out here a little bit further, but I'm not grumbling. I'm not grumbling. It's good to catch. It's just a shame James couldn't have been with us.
Wow! Good on him! He's never been in a car before. Go on, lad. Go, go. Hey? He's quite good, isn't he? Look at that. It's very good for to say that he's never done it. Oh! Go on!
Right, what's the time now? It's coming at 1:30. I'll probably give it another half hour or so, and then I'll probably head back in and head home because my feet are like blocks of ice. I've got 2 pairs of socks on underneath here, but bloody hell, they are frozen. I can't say my hands are much better either. The rest of me is nice and warm. What have I got on here? What is this? Oh my! How did I foul hook that? It's a little dab. A foul hook to dab. I don't know how I've done that. That's amazing. Well, there we go. Another little dab. Right, let's chuck him back. I've got 2 worms left, so I might as well use them up, and then that'll probably be it for today. I might go home and have a bath, I think. Oh, that'd be nice. Warm up a bit. That's the only problem about the kayak though. It takes ages to load it up on the roof and sort yourself out before you can get home. Blimey, I've literally only just put this one out and I've got a bite on it already. Right, let's have a look at this one. I've just had another bite on here. And like I say, I've only just chucked this one out, so. It'd be nice to catch a nice big place, wouldn't it? That'd be good. Oh, this feels a bit better. What have I got on here? That's a better whiting, isn't it? That's a bit better. And another whiting. Can't remember how many that is now. 5, I think. There he goes. And he still had a bit of worm in his mouth, so he got a free lunch. Right, I'm going to use up this last worm. This will be the last cast. The other rod's in. My feet are absolutely like blocks of ice. Right. Be nice to catch another flatty. Be nice to catch a nice big place, one I could take home. That other one, it was sizable, but there's no point. By the time you fillet them, there ain't a lot of meat there, so you might as well, unless you're going to get a decent sized one, you might as well put them back. Right, the last cast. Well, the last cast for today anyway. Right, my anchor is now in. I'm going to reel this in and call it a day, I think, because I am pretty darn cold. Oh, this is heavy. Oh no! It's a damn dogfish. Oh, blooming hell. Look at him. Right, he's unhooked. Right, let's chuck him back. Right, I think that's it then, folks. So, I shall start heading back in. God, my hands are blooming freezing. Been a good session, mate. Been a good session. Well folks, I'm back on dry land, so let's have a count up. That was 1 place, 2 dabs, 2 dogfish, and I think 5 whiting in the end. They all went back because, yeah, I do occasionally take fish, but I'm not going to eat them myself. So anyway, let me get the wheels on this, get it loaded up on the car, get home and have a bath. Right guys, thanks for joining me, catch you next time.